Alright, so hopefully the Edpuzzle video helped you guys understand a little more about propaganda, but it is super important to study this because it changed a lot of people's opinions of World War I, and it really gave them a false perception of what was happening on the Western Front. We know that it was a stalemate, but the people back home, especially in Great Britain, especially in Germany, they really had no clue. They thought their country was winning the war and everything was all good. So first, we're going to go over what propaganda is again. So propaganda is information spread to further a particular cause or damage an opposing cause. This is information used to influence people and to get them to believe in an idea. This is essentially to help boost morale. Morale was so crucial to your side winning the war. You need good morale in order to go and defeat an enemy. You need that positive attitude and that positive feedback from the public as well as the actual troops on the front line. Okay, propaganda is going to be a lot like advertising. The commercials you see, the posters you see in magazines, it's like advertising, okay? The information's message is really carefully controlled and managed for a desired effect. Alright, what we're going to do today is we're actually going to do the propaganda activity. We are going to examine and analyze World War I propaganda posters from 4 different countries. Our goal is to, 1, determine the purpose of each poster. And then secondly, identify the tools and the strategies used by the posters to help reach that purpose. Here are the propaganda tools that the posters use during World War I. We're going to go over these a lot of the time, so don't necessarily go back to this clip at all, but I'm just going to read over them. Okay, you have demonization. This is where the enemy is evil or is often drawn as a monster or a devil. Emotional appeals. You're using people's emotions to promote the war effort. Example, you're using fear. Name calling. Using labels or names to encourage the hatred of the enemy. Patriotic appeals. Using patriotic language and symbols to encourage pride. Half-truth/lies, twisting the truth to make your argument more persuasive. Catchy slogans, using memorable phrases to create support. Evocative visual symbols, using symbols to appeal to emotions. And then finally, humor/caricatures. Use humor to capture someone's attention. The enemy is the butt of the jokes. Alright, so for now what I want you guys to do is I want you to go to Google Classroom. In Google Classroom you will see posted towards the top of your stream something titled the Propaganda Assignment. Now I want you to open this website, okay? You'll just click on that website and you'll come to something like this, but we're not going to really go over this right now, but we will come back to it. What I really want you guys to open is if you go inside this assignment and you click on it, you will see this document that is provided for you. This is the propaganda assignment that we're going to go over when we're going through the models. Okay, so just make sure you guys have this open when I go over the models for the different posters. Okay, this is our first example. I'm going to go over this example. These 5 questions are posed and posted in your propaganda assignment in Google Classroom. When I go over these questions, what I want you guys to do is I want you to pause the video and write in the answers. Okay, so just to reiterate, I'm going to be going over Model 1. I'm going to be going over the questions right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I answer these questions, I want you guys to pause the video and I want you to type them into Google Classroom, into your document. Okay? Alright, so our first poster, I know this is a little hard to see. I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit for you guys. Whoops, don't want to do that. Okay. So right here, this poster, what do I see here? Well, I'm going to look at the illustrations first and foremost. I'm going to look at the illustrations the poster gives me. I am seeing, and in my opinion, with using my background information, a ton of fire. I am seeing a city that is in flames. I know this city is probably New York City. Because 1, I can see some big buildings back here. 2, this baby. Okay, the Statue of Liberty. Okay, I'm seeing the Statue of Liberty kind of tattered in flames and New York City on fire. Looks like there's airplanes. Looks like there's a submarine. Okay, so that is number 1. Number 2, what is happening in the poster? Well, I've kind of already said it. Okay, I think from my background information and what I see in this poster, I think that Germany is attacking the United States. And the reason I came up with that conclusion is mostly because of the U-boat that I see right here. Unrestricted submarine warfare. We've learned about that. We learned about that new technology yesterday in class. We also learned about these new airplanes. I think this is Germany because obviously we were fighting them in the war, and really no other nation would attack us or had the ability to other than Germany. So, going on to number 3, which country do you think produced this poster? Obviously, I am thinking that this is going to be the United States of America, and I came to that conclusion, 1, because of the Statue of Liberty that I see right here, at least I think it's a Statue of Liberty, and 2, okay, I'm seeing Liberty Loans, I'm seeing the word liberty, and I'm also seeing this written in English. Believe it or not, that is going to be important when we look at the other posters here. Okay, number 4. What objective is the poster designed to achieve? Well, obviously, the objective, I think, is to instill a little bit of fear in America, in the Americans that are reading this poster, knowing that Germany could attack. Then you really got to look at the words here. It says that liberty shall not perish from the earth. So they're saying that liberty shouldn't leave the earth. The United States shouldn't be wiped off the face of the earth. We need to buy Liberty bonds. So, the objective here is to get Americans to pretty much give money to the war effort. Okay, they want them to buy Liberty bonds. That is the main objective. And then number 5, what propaganda tools are used in the poster? Well, first of all, let's zoom out here a little bit. Whoops. Okay, we'll move this in here. Propaganda tools. Let's go over them again. Here they are. Okay, in this propaganda poster, I'm going to look through all 8 of these, and I'm going to say that 3 of them are in this poster. Okay, the first one is emotional appeals. 1, because it is using fear. The fear of being attacked is very, very important, and it's a real thing. Okay, people are at war. They're scared that their country is going to be attacked and they're going to be in danger. They don't want that to happen. The second thing, they're going to use patriotic appeals. They're using patriotic language, definitely, because they said liberty like 3 times. And they're also using the Statue of Liberty. That is a symbol. That is the pride of the United States that is getting tattered. And the third thing is they're using evocative visual symbols. Okay? These visual symbols are the submarine coming in, the airplanes attacking, the fire of New York City. Okay, seeing this destruction is going to elicit some emotions into people. Okay, that is model number 1. So you should have model number 1 done in your propaganda assignment in Google Classroom. We're going to go on to model number 2 here. Okay, so this is the poster we are looking at. I don't really have to zoom in on this one, luckily. Okay, so what do I see here? Well, I see a kid hugging a soldier. I see maybe a mom, maybe a wife hugging a soldier as well. And I see the words for home and country and victory, liberty, loan. What is happening in a poster? I'm going to assume that this soldier is coming home, just based off the facial images of the kid and either the mom or the girlfriend, that they're not scared, I wouldn't say. The kid looks happy that the soldier is home. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3, which country do you think produced this poster? I'm going to think the United States of America. The main thing here, red, white, and blue. Okay, I'm also seeing the word liberty in it. I'm seeing not only red, white, and blue down here, but in the colors of what the people are wearing. Okay, the kid's wearing red. The wife or the mom is wearing blue. She's also wearing white. Those are going to elicit some kind of American feelings there. What objective is this poster designed to achieve? Well, I really think this poster is designed to really hit the hearts of Americans. Okay, they want to see their soldiers come home safe. And the reason that they want them to come home safe is because of the loans right here. They want them to provide money. The more money that the United States has, the better technology they're going to get, the better weapons, and the better chance of a soldier returning home. Okay, so the main objective, once again, is selling these Liberty loans. Number 5, let's look at the propaganda tools. Okay, the propaganda tools. For this propaganda poster, once again, I'm going to say that it uses emotional appeals. It uses emotional appeals because that soldier coming home is going to hit the hearts of Americans. Okay, they want to see that happen. It's also going to have patriotic appeals. Like I said, red, white, and blue. Those are going to be major themes. It also uses the word liberty. It's going to get those patriotic symbols in there. I'm going to say catchy slogans as well. And the reason I'm saying catchy slogans is for home and country. Okay? Usually that's a thing where you could just go out and you could hear it on the street. Why are you doing this? For home and country. Okay, so that's a catchy slogan. That's not as catchy as maybe you would think, but I will put that in there, and I would agree with that if you said that as well. And the first one is evocative visual symbols. Once again, they're trying to elicit emotions. They're trying to appeal to the emotions of Americans. Usually emotional appeals and evocative visual symbols are kind of going to go hand in hand as well. Okay, so that is model number 2. Please put that in your assignment. All right, the next model, guys, since I'm running out of a little bit of time here, is going to be this. We're going to go over this to start class on Friday. Okay, so just leave model number 3 blank in your propaganda assignments, and we'll go over that on Monday just to make sure you guys are understanding the assignment and everything. All right, so the next thing you guys are doing, you're going to be off on your own. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to click the link. If you go back to your Google Classroom, there's a link to the World War I propaganda website that I created. Okay, it should open up and it looks like this. Here, you have links to the different posters. Okay, you are going to click on poster 8D. Here, if you scroll down, you see the visual poster right here with the questions. And then you also, it has the propaganda tools for you, so you don't have to go back and forth between the video. You're going to look at this poster, you're going to go back into your assignment, and you're going to answer all of the questions to the best of your ability. What I would really encourage you guys to do, if it's in a different language, use Google Translator and try to look it up. Okay, do the best that you can on this. You do not have to get finished today, but I want to see good work happening in your Google documents. All right, good luck.